be the one taking me home. If one thing really lead to one, see that you're the worst, but
Single day. A strong mind is built with daily gratitude. When you are grateful for everything you do have, you have no room for negativity, no room for doubt or anxiety. A strong mind is built with goals. Goals that...
Hello! What is up, you guys? I'm finally back. I'm praying that I fix my fucking camera problem. I don't know. This is a trial run. This is also a crooked, weird angle, but it's the best we can do in the car. Why did I even bother touching it? Okay. Anyway, what's up? I'm back. I'm about to head into the gym, so I'm not going to talk too much. Finishing up my caffeine. I'm going to do some running. Trying to lose some fat. Registered for a 10K in November, so that's the update there. I'm going to fill you in more, but yeah, it's 8 a.m. I've been sleeping in the last 2 days because I have some clients that I train later in the week, that I train them at 6, so I have to be up at like 5:15. So trying to sleep in here and there when I can, but still have a roughly normal sleep schedule. So we're working on it, but yeah, let's go.
they say true. People fear the silence with things they think they know. Baby, that's why I just be free and let it all go. Let's go. I don't care what you say, it's true. Don't matter to me, 'cause I want you.
We are at the warehouse. Let's go where you can see me. I don't have the light turned on the front room. I'm gonna give you guys an updated tour of the warehouse. So let me go turn the lights on and we'll do it. All right, so this is the front room. Don't look at that. When you first walk in, we have a printer. We have some random shit that needs disposed of. We have some couches now. Let's be honest, everything is still a work in progress, okay? I did a little tape design some of you might have seen on my Instagram story. I was looking for something temporary that could be fun to spruce it up. Yeah. So then we move into the office. We got a whiteboard up. There's a lot of random things laying around that aren't meant to be there, like this random photo frame, and that goes in my car. But it is what it is for now. Sample rack. These are all old, so things that never happened, so I'm not exposing any secrets. Don't know why that plastic's there. We have my normal seated desk. Then we have a standing desk. This we have to order paper for. We're going to start doing our product photos. We currently do them outside someone's house. LOL, ghetto. But literally on their wall in the alleyway. We are ordering a backdrop. We have this, but it's like not the right size for the frame that we have. I don't know. So we have to order paper, so we're going to start doing our product photos in here. And this is Kevin's desk that he never actually uses, but it's fine. Bathroom, not exciting. Random product boxes everywhere. Fridge that we don't use. There's a lot of things laying around. So we actually ended up coming into the hallway a little bit with inventory, which is fine. We're growing, we're expanding. All of our inventory, we've certainly grown since we've done video last. We have our packing table in the center, packing supplies. I'm thinking eventually we may move this out there so we can fit more racks in here, but not sure. We're just kind of, you know, figuring it out as we go. This door still needs painted, but now it's covered by boxes, so for now. All right, we have our little kitchen area. We have my Trader Joe's bag that I use as a lunchbox. For some unknown reason, I don't have one. So this is where we keep all the snacks and all of the goodies. We have our little dishware. All of that is hidden in this dresser. You guys already know, if you follow along, everything we do is free or cheap or whatever. This is a dresser we found outside for free that we had to add a leg on, paint it a little bit, but you know, this isn't like our dream place, so we're working with what we got. This fridge was for free, but you know, we're loving it. Random chair, don't know. There's a lot of random things, you know. Kevin's car that's in here that's not supposed to be in here, but it is. This is usually not here. So this part is a huge work in progress. Some of our friends were just moving, so we're storing like their random dirt bikes for them for now. Kevin bought a moped for once again, some unknown reason. We don't know. Kevin bought a moped. But updated gym areas. This is where we do some abs and such. We have a little box. We have a little mirror. We finally got a rack for the dumbbells and stuff, speaker setup. This is our squat rack. It's not like a free barbell system. It is kind of like a Smith machine. It's Hoist. I think that's the brand. What the fuck is it called? That just says personal training system. I don't know what the name of this system is, but I forget if I've shown you this. This is also a random mirror that needs to not be here. So it's not like a Smith machine because it can go forward and backwards, but it is always on this little system here. So not just like a free barbell bench. Okay, and then this, our friends have their own fulfillment company, and so they're renting out part of it from us. Eventually, this whole side will be theirs. Our treadmill, our spin bike, that's all gonna go over here. But there's a few things that we're trying to sell, and it was kind of just a lot with like, they're the ones who were moving too. It was just a lot with like, they were moving, and all of this was happening when we were out of town. So, long story short, the whole place is forever a work in progress. We're also like undecided because we don't know if we'll stay here another year or not. We're always toying around the idea of relocating, like maybe to San Diego, maybe to Huntington. If we move to Huntington, we can stay in this spot, but it's also been like a little bit of a headache lately with like parking. We won't get into it, but for reasons we're contemplating if we're gonna stay here or not. So that's why like we painted one wall white, never ended up doing the really tall wall yet. I think once we decide if we think we will stay here, we'll put in a little bit more effort to get things nice and pretty, because I do want to make pretty content for y'all. So lots of updates. I forgot, like this wasn't even painted, I don't think, the last time I did an update. I don't know, I forget how long it's been, but lots of new things going on, and yeah, one day at a time. We're getting there. All right, enjoying some lunch really quick. Did the gym this morning, and then had a meeting with a new content creator we just brought on. And now having some quick lunch, grilled chicken with kickin' chicken seasoning on it. I used to always eat this, but it's been a while, so excited to have it again. And then a super adult salad, very, very healthy. Romaine, yogurt, low-fat, ranch dressing, and low-fat cheese. Very adult. But, you know, sometimes you're just craving simplicity. So we're going to have this. We're going to get our ratchet fucking nails done. If you guys have been following along my saga on Instagram, I got my nails off to save money, and I'm regretting it 1000%. So they're going back on. I pick and rip at my cuticles, and it's just not cute. And, you know, for social media and life purposes, I want my fucking nails done. So instead of saving money on nails, we're just gonna hustle harder. It sounded like somebody was walking in my warehouse. To make more money to afford the nails. So, yeah. So, we're back at the warehouse. I am going to do an update of all things Weylyn, life, whatever. I asked you guys on my Instagram story what questions you have for me for the update. So we're going to answer some of those and just go over what the fuck's been going on. So, Most of you that are watching this follow me on Instagram, so you probably pay attention to the day-to-day life anyway. But I kind of want to go into depth with some of the decisions we make with Weylyn, because some of the questions are actually even regarding that. And it's just going to help give you guys a better idea of my life as owner, CEO of Weylyn, and why I'm making decisions, even if it might seem like it doesn't make sense, and so on. So, I don't even remember when I did the last update because, like I said, I filmed it twice and couldn't do anything with it. So, I'm just gonna talk about 2021 as a year. So, we had a launch in January, and then we had like a long time where we didn't have any launches, and a lot of that is just due to us learning and navigating and getting better at having consistent launches, because right now we are small and we're bootstrapping everything, so we're not getting loans. We're like only buying new inventory as we have the money to do so. Basically, as soon as we have a launch, like we get ready to buy more things, and until then we can't pay for another launch. So sometimes we might get things and it might like seem more ideal to space it out because we just had another launch and maybe we're not having another one for a little while. But the sooner we have the launch, the sale, whatever, the sooner we have money in our pockets, in our banks to buy for a future launch. So sometimes it might seem a little silly. So you guys know we had that launch in January, then we had like a big pause where we didn't. We were trying to perfect the camo. We did some custom things with the camo, so it took a little bit longer. Eventually we had that in the men's, so we had like a little break. Then we had a few launches. Then we got to a point where we were consistently launching. I think we had a launch like May, June, July, August, September. I don't know if it was all those months, but we were like launching back to back between women's, men's, like all these different things. It was so chaotic. And I mean, it was great because it was a great time for us to grow. We had new people because like launches always bring new customers. So it was awesome, but we really didn't have a lot of time to do anything other than just like prepare as much as we could for the launches because everything was so back to back. So, and even like some of the launches, like they weren't as prepared as I would have liked them to be. Like in an ideal situation, I would love to like have our stuff, have some time to have the photo shoot, have some time to have it sent out to like ambassadors and affiliates and other influencers and like let them post about it, hype it up a little bit more. But like I said, we're trying to get things out as soon as possible, so that can't always happen. So things were a little chaotic, but we're doing our best. And then on top of that, that is why sometimes things might launch at like not ideal times. Because like once we have them, even if like the season is past and we would have wanted to launch them. So for example, the camo, that was supposed to launch more like during the winter because it was leggings. Once you hit summertime, everybody wants shorts. So the camo was supposed to launch like a month or two sooner than it did, and it would have been more ideal, but it is what it is. It launched once it was getting hotter. I think it was like May, maybe June, and if we like had a bunch of money and it was like not a big deal, we could have waited and launched it in the fall and it would have been a great fall item, but it didn't happen, so that's fine. There's something in my eye. So if it ever seems like something has not launched quite in accordance with the season, that is our goal. But realistically, like we start working on things far in advance. Like we're already sampling for summer pieces. Other brands sample like 1 to 2 years in advance. So we start working on things like very far in advance, and it's just like, do they get done in time or not? And you know, sometimes we perfect something and it might not be done completely perfect for that season, but when you spent months and a lot of money on something and you don't have anything else ready because you're focusing on that, you're like, fuck it, we're making it. So that's kind of how things went. And then along with the actual items, as far as like shorts versus leggings versus joggers, whatever, also colors are something. So you guys know that we launched, so we have 3 main fabrics that we work for. We have some different fabrics for bras as well, but we don't make leggings out of them. But for leggings, we have 3 main fabrics. We have the Favorite fabric, which is the first one we ever started working with. Then we have the Speed fabric, which is the tie-dye leggings and the tie-dye shorts. And then we have the Swift fabric, which is our newest one that we just came out with. So when you're a small brand, there's something called an MOQ. It's your minimum order quantity. So that is the minimum number of items that your manufacturer will allow you to order. Like, I can't just be like, hey, I'll take 20 purple wrap leggings because a couple of girls didn't get their size and they want me to restock it. It doesn't work like that. So we have a couple of different manufacturers, but for the majority of our women's legging pieces, they all come from one manufacturer. And I'll just tell you guys, so for them, the minimum amount we can order for one item is 300 pieces. And then within that 300 pieces, the minimum amount we can order is, per color, is 100. So that's why, like, for example, everybody liked the halter bra and the wrap waist leggings and they wanted us to restock them. But for us to restock them, we have to order another 300 pairs of leggings, another 300 bras, and 100 per color. So that's why it's not as easy to just like restock things. One, because money. Two, because if a lot of our customers already bought that, I don't want to do it two back to back until we have like a massive customer base. Because if 300 of you already got it, you know, next time we launch it, those 300 aren't going to buy again, realistically, so we have to have another 300 people buying it. So it's easier if we spread it out so then we can have new people in our customer pool. So that's why restocks don't happen as often. But the reason I'm explaining all this is because as a small company, you have to hit those numbers, and with those numbers, that's with the stock fabric that your manufacturer has. So the favorite leggings, right now, I think there's like 13 color options to pick, or maybe like 15 color options, but like some of them are ugly and the other ones we've already done. So that's why I've been trying different fabrics. And like with the speed fabric, I fucking love that fabric. Not everybody loves it as much as I do. It's my favorite fabric. I love being like sucked and compressed in. That's why my jeans are so fucking tight. But they only have that, my manufacturer only has that available in tie-dye. So you're probably like, oh, well, all these other brands have all these other colors. Like, how do they do it? So I can order custom colors, but the jump is massive from the stock fabric to custom color fabric with my manufacturer anyway. So like I said, we can do 100 per color with the stock fabric. For me to order a custom color, it's 600 pairs of leggings, 300 shorts, and 300 sports bras, roughly, depending on the designs, per color. So that's a massive jump. It's not like it's just jumping to 600 pairs of leggings from 100. It's also, I need to have 300 bras in that color, 300 shorts in that color. So it's huge. It's a large, large fucking jump. So that's why we've been trying out different fabrics. Really love when you guys give the feedback, whether it's good or bad. We like to know. You know, I personally, like I said, the speed fabric is my favorite. The Swift is my least favorite. I'll be honest about it. It's just for my body type and how it fits. It's not my favorite. I do love it. I like it a lot. But it's not my favorite. But I've had and I was super nervous about launching it, but I've had so many of you reach out and say that the Swift fabric is your all-time favorite. So love hearing the feedback. It's feels good because, you know, I get fucking nervous to launch this stuff. Obviously I know what I like, but everybody doesn't like the same thing. Even like with the wrap waist, like I love the wrap waist, but I did not think it was gonna be a hit like it has been. Everyone fucking loves the wrap waist. So I'm like, shit, okay. So that is why the colors might not always go with the season, or why even like if you guys wanted me to restock a certain color, they sell out. And because they're not custom, it's not like I'm just redoing them. So some of the fabrics or some of the colors we have not been able to redo because they have sold out. So that is that. My phone's in the couch. Let's look at some of the questions. Okay, so these questions were like life slash Weylyn, so I'll answer the Weylyn ones first. Anything new coming up for men's? Weylyn. So right now, the majority of our buyers are women. Even the men's stuff that we do sell, a lot of it is you guys buying for your husbands and boyfriends and brothers and dads and whatever, which we love. We love to get the whole fam in Weylyn, amazing. But because of that, we aren't putting as much money into the men's line. We want to still focus on selling what we already have. We do have a couple of men's products that we are working on, but there's definitely not going to be any new men's launches super soon. We do have a piece coming up, which right now I'll just talk about what's coming up. We do have an item coming up in the winter sometime. I don't know if it'll be before or after the new year, but a new item that's going to be unisex, so it can be for men or women. Along with that, we have another women's launch that will probably be 2 months from now. Unfortunately, it's probably when the next launch is going to be in 2 months. So that is going to be sets in 3 colors. I won't tell you what because, but it's something we've never made before. All new products. Other than that, we have a lot of things that we're sampling. I had like an order that I already paid for. I was ready to go. But I decided to pull the one item. We were gonna do cropped. Don't even fucking message me and say you want these. We were gonna do cropped, full length, like long sleeve with the thumb holes and like a little collar and a quarter zip. But I just know that the trend right now is like baggy and like comfy things, and like literally we already sampled it. It was paid for, it was ready to go. But I decided to pull it and cancel it because I know myself, like, even, like, the, like, Weylyn jackets, I fucking love them. They're so cute. They're so flattering when I don't hate my body. But right now, I'm just always grabbing something loose and baggy because that's the trend right now. So I was like, I don't want to fucking make these, and then no one wants them. I know some people are gonna fucking hit me up and be like, make them. It's too late. We pulled them. They're canceled. They're not happening. So that's gonna cause a delay. Now we're sampling another top to go because those were gonna go with matching leggings. So now we're sampling a top to replace that. So unfortunately, we won't have any new launches anytime soon. We also have a few accessory products that we're working on. So I'm excited to expand. Lots of new things. Hopefully, potentially restocks in the new year as well. But definitely one women's launch before the end of 2021. Other than that, I unfortunately don't even fucking know. So, we'll see. Next question. When's the next launch? What can we expect? I have a hair down my shirt. So, I will say the next women's launch is heavier. So, that's a hint. If you can put on your thinking cap and figure out what it might be. It's heavier than like leggings and sports bras. So because of that, we're getting it shipped by sea, which takes a lot longer. So shipping time usually for other stuff is like a week. This is going to be 30 to 40 days if the port's not backed up. Right now, the port in Long Beach is so backed up that I don't even know. We haven't had anything shipped by sea since last winter. So I don't even know how long it's going to take, but they're shipped out. So 30 to 40 days from now, we'll have them potentially, maybe a little bit longer because of the port. I don't know. We're praying for the best. Fingers crossed. I don't even know when it is. It's October. So I would love to, in an ideal situation, launch them for my birthday, December 8th. I'm fucking obsessed with these pieces. I cannot wait. So excited about them. They are something that I do wish launched a little bit earlier in the year, but it is what it fucking is. But I'm so excited about those pieces, like I said. So I'd love to launch them for my birthday, December 8th, but I just don't know. But it should be before Christmas. And hopefully before Christmas in time to ship them to you to give as gifts. Okay. Please release more shorts. They're the only ones I like. I love hearing that. We've heard so many good reviews about our shorts. It makes me so happy. The shorts are going to be a staple item. The shorts and the leggings will always keep coming. We're going to do different fabrics, and well, between the ones we've already had, we'll keep recycling different fabrics, different colors, but the shorts are here to stay. Will the red favorite leggings ever be restocked? I want the red so bad. I will 1000% do red again in the future. The red that we used before, I'm pretty sure it's out of stock. I don't even know offhand. Like I said, I try to spread out restocking things, especially in the same color, unless it's black, because black is tried and true. But the red leggings are fucking fire. So 1000% we will have them in the future. Just don't know when. What loose female clothing you got coming? Like I said, loose is in style. The next launch may not be loose and baggy. The unisex item will be loose and baggy. And then I have another unisex item that I am sampling that is also baggy and trendy and cute. from there, I do want to develop a tank top that is loose but also cute. Like, I know like Lululemon and a lot of other brands make these loose tank tops, but like I don't think they're that cute. I think they're like, I don't want to use this word, I was gonna say momish, but like I know a bunch of hot moms with great style. They're like, and I hate to use this, don't take this the wrong way if you're listening to this and this is you, but like middle-aged womanish. Like, they're not like cute and young and trendy. So I want to design something eventually that is like looser fitting and fucking cute and stylish for tank top wise. So that is on my radar, but I'm not currently sampling anything like that, so it's not going to be anytime super soon. How are things progressing with the warehouse? Looks great. Thank you. Yes, you guys saw my tour. There's still so much I want to do, but like I said, I'm still kind of deciding like how much effort is worth putting into it. I'm actually getting more and more training clients, so it really makes me want to put more effort into the gym area. But our lease is up at the end of March, so we'll see. We just got our whiteboard hung up the other day. One of our new logo designs that you guys will see in the future, probably in January. I'm getting it framed for the warehouse, so that's gonna be super cute. So we're getting there. It's been fun. Like, for a little while, we were contemplating the idea of moving somewhere after this lease is up and getting like a really big house, because the amount of money we spend between the warehouse rent and our apartment rent, we could get like a big house and have like a bedroom as an office, and then if it has a 2-car garage, that's the only way we can make it work, use that as the warehouse. But I've been really, really enjoying having somewhere to drive to go to work. It's a big change for me. So I don't know if I can just go back and not have a warehouse after this. Do you try to do launches by the season that's coming up, or just what you're into? That is what made me think to like say all of these things. Yeah, so that's one thing that has also been difficult, is that I have a more like boyish and trendy style. So like I really want to play that up in my pieces, but I know that not all of our customers do. So even like, for example, we just released the Empower bra and we restocked it in pink. I'm not a pink wearing girl, but I do love it, especially with the black tie-dye leggings. It's chef's kiss. But I try to do things that are trendy, but it is hard. Like I said, I was gonna do that quarter zip, and it's like, well, fuck, like tight stuff on top like that for like long sleeves isn't as in right now. So a little bit of both. I like to try to do things that are unique as well. It is definitely something that I'm learning. You guys know that I don't have a background in the fashion industry or anything like that, so kind of learning what's up with the trends and then being able to like flip them fast enough before the trend is out has been challenging but exciting. And also like anticipating trends. It's really funny. I was trying to do some research on anticipating trends that are going to come up. Obviously looking at like fashion magazines and like runway stuff is a big thing. But it was like, look at what the Kardashians are wearing, because they're always going to be anticipating the trends. So I was like, okay, noted, easy. I can Google the Kardashians. So that is actually why I started following them on Instagram. Otherwise, never really gave a fuck, except for Kylie. How fucking cute is Stormi? And Kylie is a boss-ass bitch with her businesses, so I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, so those are the main Weylyn questions. I feel like I covered a lot. Personal ones that I got. How are you? You guys, like, my heart is so touched when someone, like, genuinely asks me that. And when people ask that in my questions, I've, like, started asking other people, like, just checking in on people and their mental health is, like, I love you guys. And it was actually my client that I trained that asked me that, so I see her twice a week, but love you, Marissa. I'm good. I'm really good. I started going to therapy, which has been great. I guess I'm not that good. So the therapy is like not just for me. I need to go to therapy on my own, because I'm definitely a fucking head case with my body. I've gained weight. You guys know I had like my hip issue, so I was rehabbing my hip. In summer, I always gain a little bit of weight because I love to party, which is fine. Like, I like living my life. Like, there's a time to buckle down, in my opinion, and there's a time to party. I partied all summer, and now it's time to buckle down. But it's hard because I'm trying not to overdo it on my hip. I took like over a month off, I think. I did like some light exercise, but basically took a month off. And then at the same time, I was trying not to be crazy in my head, and I was like, I'm not dieting, because when I say I'm dieting, then I go crazy and blah, blah, blah. So I basically took this like break from like fitness and health at the same time that I was partying. So I put some fucking weight on, and it is what it is. It's hard for me mentally. I'm on social media all the time. My career requires photo shoots all the time, so always in front of the camera. I live in California. I'm always in a bikini, so it's not like an ideal situation to not like love your body in, but we are working on it. It's something that I need to work on both mentally and physically, so we're getting it done. As you saw, I was a running bitch this morning, okay? Been eating healthier, but I'm not going to completely stop living my life. I leave Thursday to go to Vegas. My family's going, and they were just like, hey, free room, you want to come? And I was like, sure. So going to Vegas on Thursday, and then we come back Monday, and then that whole weekend's gonna be normal. And then, I don't know, I need to look at a calendar, but like the last week in October, my dad, his girlfriend, and my older brother are coming to visit us, and for an entire week. So we have to entertain them the entire week. So luckily my dad and his girlfriend are pretty fit, so, and they're cool with being healthy here and there. But also my family is a family of fucking drinkers and stoners and whatever. So, there's a lot of fun to be had. So, and also like Halloween, like I want to look like a hot bitch for Halloween. So there's a lot of things coming up. I don't know why I'm talking with my hands so much. I think it's because I got my nails done. But I'm just gonna do my best. Yeah, but otherwise I'm really good. I'm just trying to kind of get in a routine, like being an entrepreneur and being completely on my own allows me a lot of time to fuck around. So I'm just trying to get into a routine, so I'm not fucking around all the time. I'm not ashamed to say that I love money. Some people like are like, oh my god, money's not important. Like, no, money's important. Fuck, I'm running out of battery. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up because my camera's gonna fucking die. I love money. I want to make more money. I like getting my nails done. I like nice clothes. I like traveling the motherfucking world. I want financial freedom. I want to be able to go wherever I want, whenever I want. I want to be able to gift people things that I want to gift them. I don't want to have to say no to something because I can't afford it, okay? I want money, so I'm going to fucking hustle. You guys are going to see that reflected in my content, and we're going to blow the fuck up out of Weylyn. Blow Weylyn the fuck up. English. We're going to learn English. Thank you guys so much for watching. My battery's gonna die. I love you. Give this video a thumbs up. Ask me any other questions you have down below, and make sure you Bye.